What's up, what's up, what's up? It's David Motivator. We're today at the Epic Keys Unlocking Real Estate Success Seminar. Today we're going to have speakers that are going to bring the information on real estate from the beginning to the end. We have mortgage people, we got eviction specialists, we got foreclosure specialists, financial literacy, credit. We got all these things. So make sure you watch this video and get the information. So my name again is David Motivator Farrell. I'm from right here in Brooklyn, New York, Flatbush, Brooklyn. This is going to be a good event. There's going to be a lot of good speakers, and it's going to be a good time. We're going to have a fun time, and we're going to have a lot of prizes. So the first speaker that we have coming up is a person to have a tremendous amount of respect for. He's actually the FAVE team leader. We've been working together for the last few months. With that being said, I want to present to you Carmelo.
First, let me tell you a little bit about myself, right? Like I said, my name is Carmelo. Again, I'm also Haitian. So I learned from my process of being in the business from over the years, going through ups and downs. You know, real estate is not easy. It's very hard. Things, like with everything in life, once you stick to it and you believe in it and you're patient, put God first, right? And then be patient and everything will happen on time. You might be late, but he'll be on time, but everything will happen when it needs to happen. Like David mentioned, we're here to talk about real estate, right? What is real estate? Real estate is properties that are situated on land. And let's say someone like David, who knows a lot of people, or you have a large family, or you work in a hospital, you're working for the city as a firefighter or police officer, whatever it is that you're doing, always think about there's someone around you who is either looking to buy, either looking to sell, or they're having some trouble in their home. And you can be that bridge that connects them and helps them through the process. So whether you're looking to do full-time, whether you're looking to part-time, you know, it's always good to connect with the right people that's going to help you grow. And that's what we do here at FAVE Realty. And that's what we plan to do with David. And we plan to do that with all the agents. So guys, if you have any questions, I'll be here. And feel free to contact me. All right?
Everybody put a raffle inside. Everybody put a raffle. The first book that I'm giving out is actually Hood Estate. This is by Leonard Person. This book gives you all the real estate tips.
All right, the winning number is 27015-205. There you go.
So I'm going to tell you a little bit about who he is right here. Jerome Dancy's a seasoned detective with over 24 years in the Brooklyn District Attorney, now serving on executive protection detail. So let's all give it up for Jerome.
All right. Good evening, everyone. I was having conversations with a lot of my friends. We were talking about generational wealth. How can we advance our people and our culture and stuff like that, right? Sometimes people are underinsured. So we want to make sure people have the right type of insurance, because things can happen in life. Now, no shame, blame, or guilt. Some of our parents never taught us that. Some of our grandparents never taught us that. Here's your opportunity where you can pick it up and run with it. Because only 59% of Americans have life insurance, and half of those are uninsured or underinsured. So again, we want to put you in the right possible position when it comes to that. And again, this is an opportunity for you guys, if you want to expand your horizons, add to your portfolio, come join us. Because I can't do it all myself. He can't do it all himself. We're nationwide. I'm here to share it with everybody, because that's what I do. I'll fill out the sign-in sheet there, and I can give you some more information. We can set up an appointment with an attorney. You can sit down with them, and they'll go over the information with you. And that is it, folks. Thank you. 27015-230. All right. Come on down. 27015-204. Oh, and she was looking at the whole time.
That's going to be speaking today about the mortgage process and how it works from start to finish. Sam entered real estate in 2018 and soon moved into mortgage lending to guide more clients towards home ownership. So let's all give it up for Sam Coyote.
Hey everybody, how you doing? My name's Sam Siafi. I'm with New American Funding. I'm one of the branch managers over there. So I got into the business about 7 years ago now, and I've learned a tremendous amount throughout the last. My job, without the bank, without money, you're gonna have a hard time buying a house. Right now, it's just important. In school and college, they don't teach you anything about how to qualify to buy real estate. It's kind of like a secret, almost like it's only for the wealthy, or it's people who, for generations, they've had, money and things like that, and nobody teaches it. But to come here and be able to, go around to different events and start to, kind of preach what I'm talking about, yeah, I look forward to speaking to a lot of you.
Jacqueline Gathers is a licensed home inspector and owner of Pillar to Post Home Inspections in New York. All give it up for Jacqueline Gathers.
Thank you so much for that warm introduction. Again, my name is Jacqueline Gathers. I'm a New York State licensed home inspector and owner of Pillar to Post Home Inspections. I'm actually the only female black home inspector in New York City. Go figure. So we're going to talk briefly about the home inspection process. I work primarily with first-time home buyers, and I always say when you get to the home inspection process, that's the fork in the road. You got your pre-approval, you found your realtor, and please don't look for a property in New York City without a qualified realtor because you're asking for trouble. Once you find your dream home, that's when you contact my company. And what we do is before you sign the contract, you get that home inspection done. And a home inspection is about transparency. Again, I work with first-time home buyers, so I try to make it easy for them to understand what we are looking for. So I compare the home to your body. If there's something wrong with my nail, not a big deal. I can go to the nail salon, pay a pretty penny, they'll make it look like new. But if there's something wrong with my heart, that's gonna affect how my body operates. And it's the same thing with a house. We do not care about broken screen doors, missing doorknobs, ugly shag rugs, ugly paint jobs. We're concerned about the bones of the property. We're concerned about that roof. We want to know about the plumbing. We want to know about the electrical. We want to know about the foundation. We want to know if there's any moisture someplace that's not visible to the eye because we use a lot of techie equipment. 270-15220.
Good evening, everybody. My name is Jordy Lakeem Foster, and I help you generate more leads.
I want my headshot, man. Mr. Woodson is the principal of Woodson Law, a full-service real estate law firm in New York City. Mr. Woodson represents buyers and sellers of residential properties, including single-family homes, condos, co-ops, and multifamily units. So let's all give it up for Elman Woodson, ESQ.
This is a great opportunity out here to learn a lot about real estate, and I'm glad you are here. So my name is Elman Woodson. I'm the principal of Woodson Law. We are a full-service real estate law firm here in New York. We service all the boroughs and surrounding communities. And today I want to talk to you just about the overall buying process. So as you go about going through the buying process, it's a simple process, right? You get in the contract, you buy your house in 2 weeks and it's done, right? Okay, no, it's not. It takes a process, it takes a lot of different steps. There are a lot of different things that go on. And one of the things that I get, one question that I get in particular particularly from first-time home buyers is, what's the process and at what point are we legally bound? So I just generally break it down. The first thing that you want to do is you want to talk to your lender. You want to find out your purchasing power. And then after that, you have the offer. That's where you, as the buyer, if you are the buyer, you submit an offer to the seller, or the person who's put the property on the market. The seller has to determine if they want that offer, if they want to accept that offer. So that's called acceptance. So you have the offer, acceptance. Generally, after that, you have the home inspection. And the home inspection is vital, just as Ms. Jacqueline was just explaining. It's absolutely vital because at that point, we want to know whether or not that house is solid, the electrical is working, the plumbing is working, all those major things are functioning.
So let's all clap it up for Igor Lipkin.
Thank you guys, and thank you everybody for coming out. I know it's late, it's evening already. I too am an immigrant, came in, I was 7 years old. Now, people say, I want a short sale. Everybody wants a short sale. Okay? By the way, you can find distressed properties realestateproperties.net website, short sale listings. If you actually look through that website, there is actually a listing for short sales if somebody's actually looking to purchase an opportunity in short sales. But in a nutshell, if you owe more than the property is worth, and the market says the property is worth $500,000, but you owe $1 million mortgage, that's a short sale. So at the end of the day, I'm here to train and educate everybody that is willing to learn. I have a QR code in the back with business cards. I have like I said, I use a platform called distressrealestate.net. Everything any property that I check, I just go on their website, boom, boom, boom. There's a discount code if you actually want to use one. Feel free to take the flyer. I'll speak to you in the Q&A afterwards. I don't want to take up too much time. Go to low.
So let's all give it up for Patrick.
Being that I'm the last speaker, let me ask you all a question. Informative? Yes or no? Yes? Beautiful. Your investment is not charity. Okay? If you feel charitable, do your damn charity outside. Wait, let me ask you, y'all don't mind if I cuss, right? I'm, folks say I'm a pastor, I'm a Christian, but I'm a cussing Christian. So I just want to keep it real with you.
Amen.
Do your charity outside. Don't do your charity in your home. Number 2 on the list, don't rent to family members.
Oh, yeah, no.
Now listen, thank you. This is not charity. Now, there's some special things, and we're going to get to questions afterwards. There's some special techniques that 27 years of experience done gave me that I can maneuver certain aspects of the law against itself to get rid of tenants and make it work in your favor. It doesn't work on all cases, but on some cases it does. We evict 100% of every client we take on.
You said that you can't take any cases. What type of cases that you will flat out reject?
So we don't take anything that is rent stabilized. That's pretty much the only thing that we don't take. We are mom and pop all the way. Rent stabilized buildings already have their legal team. You understand? That's your NYCHA buildings, anything that's over 6 families and above. It's harder in the court, and certain maneuvers I just won't get away with, because if it's rent stabilized and rent controls, New York City is trying to have you keep your damn tenants for the rest of your life, okay? That's what New York City is moving on.
I have a question about permanent life insurance. So if you have term life insurance and it's about to expire or something, can you get the permanent life insurance? The pre-existing conditions?
Well, if you have a pre-existing condition, we have to take a look at it. But if you already have a term policy, we can also set up a permanent policy. You just have to basically sit down, go over, run some numbers, and see if it works for you. If it doesn't work, I'm not going to push
I wake up tomorrow morning with a bunch of money and say, you know what? That doesn't concern you. Just so this way you can be like, okay, you got really.
Thank you for coming to tonight's presentation. It was a good time. We had a lot of great speakers. We had a lot of great information. And next time it's going to be even bigger and better. Thanks for coming out, and we'll see you the next time. Peace.